手のごとくを見るときは、部屋を明るくしてテレビから離れてみてください。だぞ。
My name is Nagi Sanzanen. I'm 13 years old. I'm an Aries. My blood type is AB, and my birthstone is Aquamarine. Oh no, help me, Maria! My shiny new butler got taken away by some nasty den! Alright then, I'll just transform into my alter ego Master Money. I'll crush them with a reinforced aluminum briefcase with 150 million yen in it. That's right, I'm Master Money, a superheroine fighting for love, courage, money, justice, friendship, and cash. And so in the name of money, I shall punish you.
I predict it should take you about 40 years to pay her back.
Well, yes, it is a lot of money. And the monthly payments are reasonable, so it sounds about right.
You'd never find a bank that would let you pay back 150 million interest-free over 40 years. You should be grateful. And you better not hold a grudge against us.
Oh, I'd never do that. I'm extremely grateful to you.
Are you okay? You're twitching a little.
Indeed. In fact, he's having a full-blown panic attack. The weight of debt on Hayate's shoulders is truly crushing. A butler is one who serves. A butler is one who dedicates himself to his master or mistress. A loyal guardian and confidant who supports them through thick and thin and everything in between. And so we present to you this thrilling tale, a story about combat, about battle, about a boy who must fight the forces of evil and risk his life for a girl.
I can actually feel my shoulders being crushed. Shouting at love at the center of the world. Well, not really. What? There are only 3 people living in this whole place?
Yeah. And since this is one of our smaller palaces, we don't need that many servants to run things.
Yeah, this place is real tiny. I get real nervous being in here with so few people around, though, you know?
How come?
Well, even though this place is massive, to be living under the same roof as a beautiful woman is kinda... Well, I don't know, it just kinda makes me feel funny.
What? Shut up. Don't put it that way. We may be living under the same roof. Come on. It's not like you're sleeping in the same room with me or anything.
I know, but it still makes me feel kinda tingly.
I make him feel tingly? No way.
Oh, yeah. Maria sure is one heck of a good-looking lady.
Oh, you're talking about Maria? I forgot to mention, if you so much as touch Maria, I won't just kill you.
You won't?
I'll kill you in 48 ways, and then slice you up into 52 more. Then I'll pulverize your remains with a mallet.
So, I guess I won't touch her then, huh? So, as the new year approached, this is how my new life began. Well, at least it was different. It's New Year's Eve already. Man, was that ever one crazy year. First, the house I was living in was stripped bare by debt collectors. I couldn't work up the energy to go search for my runaway parents, so instead I accepted Nagi's charity and took the job as butler to the Sanzanen family. Now, given my crushing debt to her, I have to work hard because I don't want to get fired. But I'm confused, Maria. What exactly am I supposed to do here? You haven't given me an actual job description.
Let me see. Well, simply put, you're basically Nagi's pet.
I'm her pet?
Only joking. Only joking.
Right.
I'm sure you'll gradually work out what you're meant to do. For the time being, why don't you just go and wake up Nagi for me?
Sure thing. Okay, so we've got the study, the piano room, the reading room, the wardrobe room, PlayStation room, Dreamcast room, and 64 room. Do you really need separate rooms for them? This is it. Good morning, mistress. Time to wake up. Wake up, sleepyhead. Maria's getting breakfast ready for you downstairs. You don't want it to get cold. Stay calm. Breathe through your nose. You're clearly seeing things again. It's just a scale model, a really good one. No, it's a definitely. It must be weird controller for their new PlayStation. Man, oh man, technology really is the best in the world.
Oh, hi, Hayate. I guess you've come to wake me up. Thanks a lot. Why are you staring at me like that?
Well, it's just there's a...
Oh, right. No wonder I was so hot last night. Tama was sleeping next to me.
Tama? She's gone and given it a name?
Time to wake up, Tama. If you don't get your breakfast, it'll get away.
Keep poking him like that and you'll become the breakfast. Mistress, hold on a second.
Ew, so that's what you were staring at? What's the matter with you?
Duh, I wasn't even looking. Not that I wouldn't, but that's not what was on my mind.
Look at you panicking over a kitty.
Huh?
Pathetic. Ayata Ayasaki, you are utterly pathetic.
And just what are you doing under there?
Sorry, who's the old man?
Huh? Oh, right, of course. You haven't had the pleasure yet.
My name is Klaus, the head butler to the Sanzennen family.
Head butler, so that means you're kind of my boss, right? Well, we can do introductions later. You're in grave danger, mistress.
Huh? What are you talking about? I sure hope you're not referring to my cat, Tama.
That's no cat, it's a...
Giant white tiger.
You dirty. Why did you say that? That was supposed to be my line.
Listen here, young man. If the mistress says it's a cat, then it's a cat. It's an extra large white cat, and his name's Tama.
Look, we all know it's a tiger. Come on. Anyway, you have to get out of here right now. Lock that beast in a cage.
Looks like Tama doesn't appreciate your opinion of him, young man. For your information, the cat is a moron who only feels affection for the mistress and Maria, and anybody who gets on his bad side is immediately and thoroughly sacrificed.
Hold on. So that means he doesn't like you either, is that right?
No, of course he likes me. Right, Tama?
All right, Tama. That's enough fun and games for now. You guys, you're too noisy too early.
Thanks a lot, mistress. You saved my life, you know.
Look, Tama, you're a Sanzanin cat. You need to know who to maul and who not to maul. So take it outside. Whoa!
Darn it. Two can play at that game, Stripey. Ugh. This isn't the first time I've fended off a carnivorous animal, you know. I don't mean to scare you, but when I was younger, I used to sneak into the safari park near my house to steal the lion's food so I can get some protein.
That's my Hayate. Looks like he can handle playing with Tama as well.
I wouldn't be so sure. How many butler candidates have we lost to Tama again?
This one won't lose, I'm sure of it.
How about the wager? When he does lose, I get to fire him and throw him out forever.
Okay, deal. You get to fire him or bury him alive, whatever you
What?
want.
So if I can't beat a tiger barehanded, I'm unemployed again? It's not like I fought those lions. I just didn't get caught by them, so...
Hayate! You can do it!
Oh, well, if this is what my mistress expects of me, I'd better go through with it. And I better live up to her expectations. You want to fight? You got one. Here I go!
My lady, I have a rather important question to ask you. The place where the piping, isn't it?
Gardening time. Oh, I do hope the flowers have bloomed. They were so close yesterday.
Oh, give up, Tama! Oh, there's no way we can fight a tiger barehanded.
Oh?
I realize that now. Let me go get a knife or a gun or something. Oh, my face hurts.
Tama? What exactly do you think you're doing?
Hi, Maria.
Hi. How many times have I told you to stay out of my flower bed? It's my pride and joy, and I can't have you rolling... Did you two do this? Oh, no, of course it wasn't you. Those two up there set this up, didn't they? They said they'd fire you if you couldn't beat him. I'll be up with your breakfast when I've treated Hayate, mistress. I hope you don't mind waiting just a few more minutes.
Yeah, of course not.
Fine.
I'm sorry about this. I'll give them both a stern lecture a little later on.
Don't worry about it. But can I just ask you, what's with the tiger?
Well, it's a long story, but essentially he's got nowhere else to go.
No? But surely a zoo would take him.
Yes, well, like I said, it's a long and embarrassing story. Nagi found him in Africa. He was a cub who'd been separated from his mother. She spoiled him and fed him too well, and he just got used to living a life of luxury, eating only high-grade premium sirloin and expensive tuna steaks and getting massages, so even a zoo would be too much of a come-down for him. But don't worry, he would never ever hurt Nagi, and if she were ever in danger, he'd protect her with his life. And he's not as stupid as Klaus says. He knows what his life would be like if Nagi hadn't saved him.
If Nagi hadn't saved him, eh? Oh, yeah. You and me, we're pretty similar, Tama.
How dare you compare yourself to me, you failure, you soap scum of the bathtub of life. What's with the slack-jawed, pitiful look? Why don't you go and get hit by a bus, you pinhead? Oh, and tell the others that I can speak and I'll eat you alive, got it, butthead?
That's neat. I guess rich people can afford pets that can talk.
Tama was given so much love and protein that he learned to speak and understand a number of human languages, but Hayate is the only person to know this fact.
Ito konyak. Mistress, please, I don't see why you insist on having this dolt at your butler.
Because I do. Is it the mustache, Klaus? Is it the mustache talking poop again? Is that the problem, Klaus? I told you I hired him because he saved my life. Why can't you understand?
Because it's my job to choose a replacement for him and Gami. You can't choose him, mistress. He looks working class. He looks poor.
Well, yes. He does look a bit like a peasant. But that just means he looks non-threatening. And that kind of look could come in handy.
If you want non-threatening, get a hamster. They're as non-threatening as you can get.
And how would a hamster bring me breakfast, huh? No, Klaus. Hayate's the butler for me, and that's that.
You can't hire him. He looks like he'll be poor for the rest of his life. He'll drag us all down with him.
It's all right. You know they don't really mean that, don't you?
Sure, thanks, Maria.
And who knows when someone might mount another attempt to kidnap you like the other day. We can't hire anyone who isn't willing to sacrifice their own life for your mistress.
Who says I'm not willing to risk my life for her?
Huh. So that's what you want. Well, that won't be a problem.
Keep in mind, Hayate has a pretty resilient little body, Klaus. He did hold his own against Tama, after all.
And that's not all he can do. Each time Hayate transforms, his power level increases dramatically. And he can transform into almost anything at all. He's practically a superhero.
Sorry, but I can't transform at all.
But you can't. Are you serious?
I'm not and I don't change costumes in phone booths, sorry.
If either of you two have a problem with Hayate's physical abilities or his loyalty to the mistress, then why don't you test him?
Test him, you say?
Why not? If he's as loyal to the mistress as he says, I'm sure he'd swim through a pool of boiling oil to save her without a second's hesitation.
Oil?
Yes. Be willing to free fall from a height of 2 kilometers with no parachute if she asks.
Excuse me, but...
Nice. Okay, I accept the challenge.
Hey, isn't that my line, mistress?
If you'll be so kind as to excuse me for a few minutes, I'll get the test ready for you.
Great! Make sure it includes flamethrowers and arrows.
I'm not sure what exactly you're testing for, but are you sure this is going to be safe or even necessary?
Stop worrying. I'm sure you'll pass with flying colors.
Hey, Miss Maria? Does the mistress have high hopes for me in this test, do you think?
High hopes? Of course. She's shy around people she doesn't know and doesn't really let herself get too close to people.
Oh?
Yes, and ever since Himagami left the mansion, she hasn't smiled very much. But having said that, I haven't seen her this happy in a long time. And I think that means she likes you. So yes, she has high hopes for you.
It's hard to forget the fact that I'm working off a huge debt to her. But if she believes in me, then that's something at least. So I'll try my best. I don't want to disappoint her.
If you're ready, then we'll begin. This is the first part of your examination, young man.
What is that? Seriously, what is it?
Made by one of the Sanjanin family's electronic companies, I give you 8. It's a housekeeping robot.
Hello, Mr. Ayasaki. I've been expecting you.
You're not expecting me to fight this thing, are you?
Don't be ridiculous. This is a housekeeping robot. The perfect butler designed to meet its master's every wish. Using the regular household materials here before you, you and 8 will compete to see who is the better butler. My lady?
I don't like it. It's just an ugly piece of steel painted orange.
But it's the most technologically advanced battling robot on the planet.
Who cares about advance? I don't. I'd rather die than being terrified this hideous hazardous waste can.
But my lady...
And besides this, Hayate can't be defeated by a naive robot that can't transform into criminals, right?
Well,
You want to see a transformation so badly? How about I transform you? Poopy, I missed her.
My goodness me. I've never seen a robot with a short temper before.
we can discuss this hunk of junk later. For now, just turn it off, please.
Once I've been activated, nobody can shut down my circuits but me.
Zip it, Tin Can.
Is that true?
Well, to stop it, you need to open its rear panel and key in the passcode 1192.
Oh, Hayate, just smash it to pieces. That will be quicker.
Maria!
So, things have come to that, have they?
Hayate!
Stay calm. Remember, you have to protect the mistress. That's your number one priority here. All right, time to get serious. Stay out of the way, please. Are you sure that's a housekeeping robot?
It's essential for women living alone to have some kind of missile defense system. Think of it as an anti-stalker countermeasure.
Sounds pretty fishy to me. You can't run forever, little runt. You're flesh, but I'm steel. Hayate! What? Ha! Now he's in trouble.
That's right. Machines and water don't mix.
Can I just ask who's going to clean up this mess?
Water doesn't bother me. Japanese waterproofing is the best on the planet.
That's right, silver cutlery. Silver is, of course, an excellent conductor. And right now, I've got you pinned down on a soaking wet carpet. And now, I just have to add a little electricity.
But Julie, if you do that, then you'll get electrocuted as well, won't you?
Yes, that's true. But isn't sacrificing yourself for your master a requirement of the position?
Hayate?
Fool as you want. You still look like a peasant.
And you look shocking.
Ouch, that's smart. Don't try this at home, okay, everybody?
That was all over surprisingly quickly.
Do you still have a problem with Hayate, Klaus?
I guess not. Fine, we'll hire him for now until we can find a better butler, that is.
It's almost time. When the traditional bells start to ring, Japan will bring in another new year. And so we say, goodbye last year. Hello, New Year. Here's wishing you and your loved ones all the best for the coming year.
You're up. I was starting to get worried.
My mistress. What happened with the test? Did I pass?
Of course you did, silly.
Thank goodness. But I made a real mess out of that room, didn't I? Sorry about that.
Don't worry about it. There's more than enough rooms in this place. But there's only one of you, Hayate.
Mistress,
Well, anyway, you did a good job. Thank you for saving me. So, I want you to keep... I want you to keep up the good work, Hayate.
Sure thing. You can count on me, my lady.
I can't say it'll be smooth sailing from here on out, but I'm sure he'll fit right in.
At that moment, I made a promise to myself that I would protect my mistress even if it cost me my own life. Are you even listening? I've been talking to you, Bolt Brain.
Sorry I lost interest. You've been talking for 3 episodes straight, you know. Even the cherry blossoms are jumping. They're so bored.
Pay attention.
Yeah, let's pick up where we left off.
All right, here goes. Prepare to die, human scum!
The epic battle sequence from the top of episode 1 is finally here. I'm ready to roll, so bring it on!
Go, Hayate!
Die, fleshling!
And that's the story of how the boy became a legend. I mean, a butler. Next week, he takes the fight to the school.
もし僕の夢が君の心傷つけてたらその想いはいつか僕がもらうよ大切なものに震えながら削り回って背負う痛みに日々は不気味すぎた追いかけたままで追い越され続け途方に暮れること君のどこに触れたらいいかも探した守りたいよ君だけは強く欲望の私から遠ざかっていつか全て手に入れるそれが君と僕涙も全部外せるよYou don't go to Hakuo, do you? Who are you?
Me? I'm,
Don't you lie to me!
I haven't even said anything yet.
Oh dear, did Hayate get caught up in another sticky situation?
Next on Hayate the Combat Butler, mission number 1. This is Snake. Why is nobody answering?
You know, Hayate, if you don't act a little more selfishly, you'll never be happy in life.
I'm thinking of higher things, like space and the cosmos.